Have you ever wondered why some people seem to outlive time itself? Why some bodies, even at 90, still move like they are 20? And most of all, is longevity just luck or a hidden code we can actually unlock? Since ancient times, humanity has chased one dream: immortality. From mythical potions to modern science, one question has never changed: how can we live longer and better? Together, let's follow the trail of this mystery from history to today. The word longevity sounds simple, but behind it lie thousands of years of hope, fear, and curiosity. The story of human lifespan is really the story of our evolution, in knowledge, medicine, and meaning. Every era had its own way to fight death. Let's go back about 2,500 years to ancient China. During the Zhou dynasty, emperors searched endlessly for the elixir of immortality. Alchemists mixed strange potions in mountain temples: mercury, gold, sacred herbs. They believed the right mix could trick death itself. Ironically, most of those elixirs were deadly. But those experiments planted the earliest seeds of chemistry and medicine. Meanwhile, in ancient India, the yogis took another path: no potions, no metals. They sought longevity through control of breath and mind. Through pranayama and meditation, they believed they could extend life by calming the inner storm. Modern science now confirms that these practices reduce stress and inflammation, two major causes of aging. In the West, the Greeks saw it differently. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, "If you wish to live long, return to balance." He believed health meant harmony between body, spirit, and nature. For centuries, that idea shaped how people saw aging. But during the Middle Ages in Europe, long life was almost a miracle. Average lifespan? Barely 40 years. Wars, diseases, and poor hygiene ruled life and death. Yet, in that darkness, a spark of science began to glow. By the 17th and 18th centuries, the scientific revolution had arrived. Robert Hooke peered through a microscope and saw the first cell. That moment changed everything. Humanity realized the body wasn't magic. It was made of living parts. And to understand aging, we had to understand those parts. By the 19th century, the industrial age brought better medicine and sanitation. Average lifespan in Europe rose from 40 to 50. Vaccines, cleaner water, and better diets saved millions of lives. Between 1850 and 1900, life expectancy jumped by over 15 years in developed nations. Still, one mystery remained: why do we age at all? In 1881, Russian biologist Ilya Mechnikov coined a new term: gerontology, the study of aging. He believed aging came from toxins produced by gut bacteria. And for the first time, humans began to see that aging wasn't just fate, it could be studied, maybe even slowed. Then came the 20th century, and science took off like never before. In the 1930s, experiments showed that reducing calories extended the lifespan of mice by up to 30%. This idea, caloric restriction, became a key to biological longevity. Around the same time, researchers noticed something fascinating. Certain communities like Okinawa in Japan had remarkably long lives. Their average age? Over 85. Centenarians were common. Their secret? A plant-based diet, daily movement, inner peace, and deep social bonds. But as the modern world grew richer, new problems appeared. Stress, pollution, and processed foods became silent killers. Since the 1980s, even with better medicine, the growth of lifespan in developed countries began to slow down. Somehow, humanity had lost something along the way. Meanwhile, genetics started rewriting everything we thought we knew about aging. In 1953, Watson and Crick discovered the structure of DNA. Decades later, scientists learned that aging happens at the ends of DNA, in small caps called telomeres. Each time a cell divides, its telomeres shorten until it can't divide anymore. This discovery earned Elizabeth Blackburn and her team the Nobel Prize in 2009. But the story didn't end there. In the 2010s, researchers went further, not just observing aging, but trying to reverse it. At Harvard, Dr. David Sinclair studied sirtuin genes, switches that control how fast we age. By boosting them with molecules like NAD+ and resveratrol, old mice literally grew younger. Science had finally touched the ancient dream, but this time with data. Today, tech giants like Google's Calico and Altos Labs are spending billions to slow, stop, or even reverse aging. Their goal? To let humans live to 150, healthy, not just alive. But experts warn, longevity without quality is meaningless. What we truly seek isn't more years, it's deeper life. According to the World Health Organization, global life expectancy rose from 45 years in 1950 to over 73 by 2020. But rates of depression, loneliness, and chronic illness have also risen sharply. It seems we've learned how to survive, but not how to live. So maybe the real question isn't how long we live, but why? Do we want endless time? Or just enough time to understand what life really means? Perhaps the secret of longevity isn't hidden in our DNA, but in our hearts. In love, calm, and purpose. Scientists today are even studying how emotions affect our genes. Those with stronger social bonds and a sense of meaning have longer telomeres. Their cells literally age slower. As one researcher said, love might be the strongest anti-aging drug we have. And here, once again, science and philosophy meet. After thousands of years, we may finally realize the secret to longevity isn't escaping death, it's embracing life. Not in finding an elixir, but in finding meaning. Still, the story isn't over. In recent years, scientists have managed to reprogram old cells, turning them young again. If that becomes safe for humans, aging could become just another treatable condition. But new questions emerge. If everyone lived to 150, what would happen to the planet? To resources, to relationships, to the meaning of mortality itself? Maybe that's what makes the mystery of longevity so powerful. Because in the end, it's not about counting years, it's about feeling alive in them. It's about being present, aware, and truly here. From the misty mountains of ancient China to the glowing labs of Silicon Valley, our search has always been the same, to endure. Yet maybe the answer was always inside us. In every heartbeat, in every smile, in every moment we're truly alive. So tell me, if one day the secret of immortality is found, would you choose to live forever? Or would you rather live fully right now,